Yo, what is going on, you guys? My name is Crazy Pie, and in this video, we're going to be talking about how to win more solo games within Apex Legends. Now, with the release of solos coming out tomorrow in Apex Legends, there's a lot we can talk about. There's a lot that we can actually do here in order to make it so that you guys are going to hop into solos and win more games. I want you guys to hop into every solo game you play and at least come in the top 5 spots, and that is my duty as a content creator to help you guys do that. So without further ado, we're gonna be talking about that, how to get better in solos in this video and how to win more solo games. And we're starting off right now with tip number 1. So tip number 1 that I want you guys to do here, it's a little different, all right? I want you guys to land at a unpopular location. Now, I know what you're probably thinking, Crazy Pie, you're not gonna get as much kills. Now, that is true, but if you think about it logically, there is going to be an astronomical amount of third parties within solos. And this is simply because instead of being just various different teams and teams of 3, it's just going to be straight up single players. So there's going to be more enemies on the map basically, because if you're fighting 2 squads, you know, 3 of the people in a squad can't actually shoot at each other, but now there's going to be a lot more action because it's a solo on solo on solo gunfight. Instead of having to just be team of 3 on a team of 3, now it can be 6 people all on each other in a massive free-for-all, which is going to be a little bit harder to do. And because we haven't actually seen solos in Apex Legends before, no one knows what to expect. You know, we're not used to it. It's going to be new. It's going to be different. And that's why I want you guys to land at a little bit of a less populated spot. I'm not saying to land at a dead spot. I'm saying, you know, hopefully land with at least 3 to 4 people instead of landing with like 20 people, because it's going to be a little hectic in solos. You know, it's going to be a little insane. I'm not too sure what the player count will be. I'm hoping it's still 60, which is still a little bit of a lot, but it will be pretty interesting to see how it works out. So land at an unpopular location so that you have an easier time finding a gun, finding some armor, and you won't go off the hop. Now, the second tip I have for you guys is going to be very crucial in terms of the mid to late tier game, and this is going to have to be third partying as much as you possibly can, but it's going to be a lot different. All right, mostly when you're playing regular squads, you're going to want to third party a little bit slower. You're not just going to want to rush straight in there. You're going to want to go a little bit slower so that you don't have to fight as many people at once. But because it's solos and every single gunfight is going to be more insane, I want you guys to rush a third party as hard as humanly possible as you can. All right, third parties, they're going to be crucial. Like, they really are, because you're fighting so many people at once within solos. Every single third party is going to matter. All right, if you hear gunshots, go ahead and jump onto the balloon and fly down on top of the enemies. If you hear someone running around you, go ahead and get to the higher ground, like a building if it's right beside you, and go ahead and jump on top of the guy and get the easy kill. You know, if you hear people, you hear someone around you, if you hear fighting, go out there and go fight them. All right, I want you guys to fight as many people as you possibly can, especially in solos. I'm pretty sure it's going to be a permanent game mode. I'm hoping it is going to be, but as of right now, since it is a limited amount of time, get that practice in for fighting solo gunfights, because they're going to be crucial if solos does leave the game, and you're going to want solos to have, you know, you're going to want to fight in these solo gunfights for this experience if solos ever does leave and we have to play squads again. So go in there, rush as many gunfights as you possibly can. It is going to provide very beneficial because you'll be able to third party more teams, more people will get downed. Theoretically, solo games should go a little bit faster, which is very interesting, but because that is being said here, you're going to want to try and push as many people as possible so that you can come out with more kills. Also, instead of, you know, killing 3 members in a squad and having 3 loot boxes, you're only going to get 1 loot box per player that you down. So essentially, you're going to want to try and push as many gunfights as you can as well so that you can get more loot and more ammo, because instead of having 3 death boxes to loot after every single gunfight, you're only really going to have 1, which is either yours or the guy that you've killed. So get into as many engagements as you can, and third partying will make it a lot easier, especially if it is only 2 people or only 3 people left in the game. Now, the third tip I have for you guys, this one's crucial, all right? I want you guys to use legends with high mobility. Now, this could either be Wraith Octane, Pathfinder, etc. Use one of these 3 legends. Now, there's a 0.001% chance someone will ever steal your legend. Actually, scratch that. There's 0 chance anyone will ever take your legend because you're playing solos. So pick one of these 3 legends, Wraith, Octane, or Pathfinder, because they have the highest mobility inside of Apex Legends, and Pathfinder obviously being the highest. If you can have good mobility in solos and you're using Pathfinder's grapple to get all around the map, you know, you can take advantage of the high ground in every single situation. You can disengage from a gunfight whenever you need to. This is going to be crucial, all right? Even just for this fact, this is like a little sub tip here, but even the fact of you being able to disengage from a gunfight is going to be very crucial because you're going to want to get out of there and heal. And if you have a high mobility legend, you can either use Octane Slide Hop when you have his stim and you can heal while you're getting out of there, or you can use Pathfinder's grapple hook and you can instantly get out of the gunfight and into a higher spot on the map. And if you're fighting people that aren't using Pathfinder, then you'll be able to get, you know, places they can't, and you'll have an advantage in the gunfight. So just alone from using these high mobility legends is going to prove very beneficial and be extremely useful in Apex just because you'll have an advantage over the enemies. Now, obviously, there is going to be a lot of people using Pathfinder, Octane, and Wraith, but you know, you want to try and stay in that medium. And if you're in that medium, and if you are a good Pathfinder player, you will be better than the rest. But yeah, hopefully you guys did enjoy this video. I'm going to be uploading a lot more solo tips when it actually does come out and when I've actually had the chance to play it. I've just basically giving you guys this tips from most other battle royales and from when I actually do solo squad gunfights. I do use most of these tips to my advantage and I love using them, so hopefully they should help you guys out. But yeah, thank you guys for watching this video. My name is Crazy Pie. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. I'll see you guys tomorrow when solos does come out. I love you guys. I'll see you guys later. Peace out, boys.
It's just fired.